welcome to Vic and Vern Sports Chat. I'm Vern.
I'm Vic, and welcome to our Rugby Roundup.
Yeah.
We're going to be rounding up the Rugby Champions Cup and the United Rugby Championships.
Yes.
The United Rugby Championships is a preview, and the Investec Cup is a review.
Well done, Vic. You're not too bad.
Not shabby at all.
Not shabby at all.
I'm getting good.
Getting good there.
So
we've had the two first rounds of the Investec Champions Cup. And so far, so good. I'll just show you the last results quickly. The results. There we go.
You say so far so good. I think it's actually a cuck competition.
So far, yes. Well, let's just go through the scores quickly. Okay, we had the Exeter against Toulouse. 64-21 for Toulouse. Toulouse is on a roll. Absolutely killing the Exeter Chiefs.
Yeah, my question is how serious? Who's taking this series? The Exeter Chiefs is the Premier League.
Gallagher Premiership.
Is that more important for them?
But they are cack in the Premiership. They are last. They qualified.
So saying that, when they play the Stormers, how are they going to win?
I won't go there, Vic. Okay, then we had Toulon beating the Glasgow Warriors 30-29.
Yeah.
We had Benetton beating Bath 22-21.
Upset for me.
Yeah, upset for me too. Then we had Stade Francais losing to Saracens 28-17. I thought it would be a bit closer, but never mind. And then, of course, we had the first shit show of the weekend. We had the Harlequins beating the Stormers, but I must say, fuck off, man.
Stormers fan not doing too well there.
Nah, man, really. Then just don't go. If you send that team, just say no. I just don't do the competition. I don't see the point.
No, it was very disappointing from a South African point of view.
Man.
I expect, especially if you lost your home game already.
Yes, you lost your home game. You've got to win. Man, this is the premium rugby competition.
Is it?
It is. It is.
Is it, or has it just been marketed as? Because the way I see it, I see at least the South African teams taking the United Rugby Championship more
seriously than they are taking this. Yes.
Yeah.
But never mind. Then we had La Rochelle against Bristol, 35-7 for La Rochelle. Then we had Leicester Tigers with the GOAT, Andre Pollard. What a game he had. We had that one live on the channel. Beat your mighty Sharks.
Also, we sent the juniors. Disappointing.
Very disappointing. 56-17. And Andre Pollard played well. Yes, like that guy played nicely. But you can also play well against dog
school
shit.
Children, yeah.
That was disappointing. I'm really pissed off with the South African teams, but never mind. Then we had Leinster against Clermont. Leinster win that 15-7. Ulster against Bordeaux, 19-40, Vic.
Yeah.
That was Bordeaux is looking good. Bordeaux and Toulouse look very good. And then we still had the Bulls against the Southampton Saints. Northampton Saints. But I fancied that one. When we saw the lineups the day beforehand.
Look, that's the one, when I saw the lineups, that's the one that disappointed me the most.
How?
Because I knew the Storm was going to lose. Even though, while we were going live, I was trying to build you up for the fall. I was trying to hope that the Stormers, but if you looked at the lineup of the Stormers and you looked at the lineup of the Sharks, you kind of knew they're away from home, they're throwing these games.
They're throwing it.
But the Bulls were at home in the Holy Grail, Loftus Versfeld, and they actually played very well the first half. They just didn't execute.
No, they didn't. They had a number of times where they could have made points, but didn't make it. Like we always say, take the bloody points.
If we'll go through the results and we'll talk a little bit more about
So Bulls 21 and Northampton Saints 30. That was just disappointing.
That's the team that call themselves Northampton, but are in the central of England.
Yes, weird, exactly. Man. So I'll get rid of that quickly.
And then on the Friday night, there was Sale against Racing. That was 29-7. And Casters against Munster. Casters won 16-14.
That was also surprising. I thought Munster would put up a bit more of the French sides look good, Vic. The French sides look good. So I'm going to take the results away.
So let's just talk about that for a little bit before we get into something else.
I was just okay. Of course, we are for the South African teams and stuff like that. I was just very disappointed in that. That really annoyed me.
I wasn't disappointed. Look, I wasn't disappointed what I saw on the field from the Sharks and from the Stormers because I got what I expected.
Exactly.
I was disappointed in the coaching staff. I was more disappointed in the Sharks coaching staff than I was in the Stormers coaching staff because the Sharks couldn't say they had a shitload of injuries.
No.
They just decided to leave all Boks at home, basically.
Yeah. Except JJ.
Yes.
Jordan and Jaden.
Jaden Hendrickson. The Stormers try to put their best team out that they can at the moment.
They got so many injuries.
They got so many injuries. Yeah, they one or two they saved. Obviously, Marnie was out, but I just felt also there. I was on a disappointment scale. The Sharks disappointed me the most.
Yeah,
for not sending the team out there.
The Stormers couldn't send the team out,
right? And then
the Bulls just.
And the Bulls just fucked up. So at the end of the day, the Bulls were the most disappointing because I didn't expect anything from the other two when I saw the squads. When I saw the Bulls squad, I thought, look,
this
you're
is
at home in Loftus. Northampton never thought they were going to win that game.
Never.
They came to Loftus. They thought beautiful, sunny
day there, 33 degrees, lovely.
And they snatched the heart of the Bulls.
That took my heart, and I'm not even a big. I'm a big Bulls fan.
And that was a 3-0. The only team that's not even on this competition are the Lions. They won in the Challenge League,
Challenge Cup. Yeah.
So it wasn't a great rugby weekend. But listen,
But what pissed me off most about the Bulls were the handling errors. They had fucking dropped everything. They couldn't give a pass. They couldn't catch a ball. I mean, if you can't give a pass, you can't catch it.
Look, we are the Rugby World Champions, the Springboks, right?
Yeah.
But when I look at all this young talent coming through, I'm worried. I'm worried for a lot of these. What I saw now on the weekend.
Yeah.
There's no teams in either the Investec Champions Cup or the UCR that make as many handling errors as the South African teams. I'm sorry.
By far.
I see the English and the French teams playing young players. Yeah. Very young players.
Especially Northampton Saints.
They didn't make that kind of...
No, they don't make those handling errors.
They don't make those handling errors. And can't blame the weather. I mean, they were in Loftus.
In Loftus, sunny shine. That was amazing, man.
But let's move on to
No, let's get into the...
We're going to hit the tables.
I'll hit the tables quickly, throw it in there.
Look, it doesn't really matter.
Come, let's go into pool 1 there quickly. As you can see, Toulouse way out in the lead, and Bordeaux, those two I think are already qualified. It'll take a shitload that they don't qualify, because the first 4 do qualify. There's 2 more games left.
I think the table ends the way it is now.
Yes.
I think the way the Sharks will sneak in there, but the question is, if you're the Sharks, do you want to sneak into another round? If you don't really want to take the cup seriously, then make sure you fall out, because going into a quarterfinal, it's just more games. If you think your squad's not strong enough.
Yeah.
I mean, we were listening to other podcasts and stuff like that. Even some of the French teams, they say, look, we take the French Championship more seriously than we take this. Yeah. But this has been built up as the Champions League of Rugby,
Champions League of Rugby.
The premier competition.
But we were discussing before we did this thing about how many games you have to win.
8
for this competition.
Well, you don't even have to win 8.
No.
You have to win maybe, let's say 3 in your group phase, maybe even
400%.
2 must probably get you in, and then you have 4 games.
Yeah.
To win the United Rugby Championships, you have 18
league
pre-season games and then you have the quarterfinals, semi-finals, and finals. So you got to win 20. There's 21 games to get to a championship, and here it's 8.
Go for this one.
I think here the money's most probably even better.
I was trying to look for the money, but it's not out there.
So I don't know. I mean, and then I have a problem with it. Is there too much rugby being played? Or are they watering down the product with too much rugby? Because look, let's be honest. You have your internationals, so you have your Springboks, right?
Yeah.
So
which is the pinnacle of rugby?
Okay, so you have the internationals, you have your Springboks. What are they playing here? They're playing around about 10 games a year. This year they played around about 10. They had the Rugby Championship,
which was 6 games.
6 games, and then they had the summer internationals. They had Portugal and twice Ireland, and so they had 4 games there.
Yeah.
So 6 and 4 is 10.
And then the autumn internationals 3, the 13 games.
So they had 13 games there, right? That's 13 rugby games. So now let's say, so you add the 21 from the Rugby
United Rugby Championship.
URC. So that's 34 rugby games already.
Plus the 8.
Plus if you've got 8 here.
If you go all the way.
For rugby. That's a lot. I mean.
And then you still got the Currie Cup. Okay, most of these players don't play in the Currie Cup, but still.
So but you've watered down the Currie Cup.
The Currie Cup's been watered down.
The Currie Cup's basically dead.
Yes.
It's a competition that you can basically get rid of.
It's for the young
guys. Yeah. You're not going to see the Sharks play their best players unless it's the final, most probably.
Yeah, but not even then, I think. Well, let's go over quickly to Pool 2. There we have La Rochelle out in the lead. Leinster, I think those two qualify anyway. Clermont, Benetton, Bath, and Bristol. I think
Bath and Bristol are cuck, so it's also done already.
It's also done already. Then we'll go quickly to the pool 3. Then we have the Northampton Saints. Good young team. I think they're very good. They will definitely qualify.
They are still laughing about last weekend.
Yeah, you can't go to Loftus and win at Loftus. It's just not right, man.
Look.
Then we have Saracens, Munster, Custers, Bulls, and Stafford. I think the Bulls have still got a...
Well, the Bulls lost the top 2, right? They played the Saracens and they played the Saints.
Yeah.
So they got
Custers against Startfontein.
So I think they
could still sneak it in there, the Bulls.
They don't play Munster because of this. Yeah.
And then, of course, we have the last group quickly to show you.
Talk about last. Who's last?
Fuck, man. Okay, just leave me alone, that one. We have Toulon first, Glasgow Harlequins, Sale Sharks, Racing, and those Stormers.
Look, if I'm the Stormers, I'm sending the juniors to all the games.
The Stormers is done.
Get those 2 games out the way and just and leave it alone, because the Stormers really need.
But they do have the 2 bottom teams. They have Sale Sharks and they have Racing.
Yeah, but listen, the Stormers have got to fight to try to even get it. The Stormers are having a shit season, because if they don't, if they're going to fall out of this competition, they're not going to be in this competition next year. They're going to be in that Challenge Cup next year. That's which I think a team like a Cheetahs take that seriously.
Yeah.
But let's put the Champions League or the Investec Champions Cup to the side, and let's move to the United.
To the daily business.
To the daily business at the moment, and look, it's what I call the weekend of the home teams.
Home nations playing against each other. I'm going to put up the table there quickly, Vic, so we can all just check out the table quickly. We'll block out our beautiful faces. Leinster.
I got to try to get myself in the good chair.
Leinster way out in the lead there. 7 wins, no losses, 34 points. They only had 1 game and they didn't get the bonus points, which was against the Lions. And then we have the Glasgow Warriors, the Bulls, Cardiff, Lions, Sharks, Edinburgh and Connacht are the top 8 positions.
Look, I basically think their table's done. I'll be honest with you. I can only see 2 teams still that I think have a chance to get into the. I think Munster's strong enough to still push for it, and I still believe in the Stormers. I don't see any Italian teams being in the lot 8 this year.
Yeah,
and I don't see any Welsh teams being in the last 8 this year.
Ooh, that's a bit harsh, man.
I don't. But
I think Scarlets maybe have a little chance still getting there.
But let me run through the games that's going to be this weekend.
Wait, I got the schedule here. I put it up. Yeah.
All right.
Look,
on Friday night is Ulster against Munster.
Yeah, that's a good game, man.
It's a good game. We thought about doing that one night, but we can't do so much this weekend.
No, gotta have.
Then on Saturday it's Benetton against Tebre.
All Italian affair.
What do you think? Ulster, Munster? I think Ulster win at home.
At home, I think Ulster definitely. Yeah.
I think Benetton is too strong for Tebre. I think Benetton is the better team.
Benetton is definitely the better
team. They got more Italian and Argentinian internationals. Yeah. Stormers against the Lions. I think that the Lions will lose this one. I think the Stormers win this one.
But then it's crappy for the Lions, man, because then the playoffs are going to be tight again.
Yeah, okay. And then I don't think the Bulls have a hope in hell to beat the Sharks.
I don't know about that one.
I think the Sharks are well rested. The Sharks...
Okay, you're true.
The Sharks are well rested, and I can see the Sharks playing 14 Springboks on Saturday. Because this is like the ego game for them.
Yeah.
This is to put the authority, we are the best team in South Africa.
Yeah,
okay. Ospreys against the Scarlets, don't really give a shit, but I'll go with the Scarlets. I'll go with the away.
No, I'm going for the Ospreys out of Swansea. Good night out there.
Okay. Leinster against Connacht, I think that'll be quite close.
No, that's.
But I think Leinster will win it.
Way, man.
Warriors against Edinburgh, I'm hoping for the Warriors.
Of course.
Because I don't want Duisi van der Merwe to win
anything.
No
way, man.
And the Dragons against Cardiff, I think that's going to be
I think that one's going to be a
tight one. Cardiff is 4th in the league at the moment, surprisingly. But I don't think they'll be there at the end.
You think Dragons are going to do this?
I think the Dragons win this one.
The Dragons,
we've watched a lot of Dragons games because they played against the South African.
That was always tight.
Yes, it was always tight. I thought the Dragons are a lot better than their position. They are last in the league.
Yeah, they shouldn't be there, man.
So that's the weekend, you know.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. It's going to be a really cool weekend of rugby. I
hope Marnie's back for your Stormers. I heard there's 1 or 2 Stormers coming back for the weekend. It could look good. I mean, yes, they're missing they're missing Kitsoff, they're missing Malherbe. There's a lot of big boys.
A lot of big boys missing out there, man.
But it's going to be an interesting weekend. And as you guys know, both games will be live on this channel on Saturday. We're starting off with the Stormers against the Lions.
Yeah.
That starts at 2:15 Central European time. And then straight after that at 5 o'clock, well, 4:45, it's going to be the Sharks against the Bulls, which I think is the pinnacle of South African club rugby at the moment. It's the two best teams in South Africa, the Bulls and the Sharks. Let's be honest.
Okay, rub it in. If you want to be honest,
rub it in.
You're fucking honest.
I know. Les and all the Lions fans are going to be on my case, and of course the crying Stormers fans that cry the whole day because
there's no crying.
But listen, you guys are cuck at the moment.
I'll have to agree with you on that one. We are a bit shaky.
You Spursy?
No.
You like the Spurs, man?
No, but that's our rugby roundup for the upcoming games now on the weekend.
You see, the minute I talk about the Stormers not being good, he's at a loss at words. He gets totally deurmekaar, opgefok. He doesn't know what to talk about. Don't worry. Verby is verby. What was last week was last week.
Yes.
All will be good.
Yes.
It will all
for
be
you
good.
too. Never mind.
I don't even worry about last week.
So, join us on Saturday for the rugby. And looking forward to seeing everybody in the chat. Give us some action.
Some feedback
and stuff like that. And everybody else, hey, take care. And all I can say is enjoy
your rugby.
Rugby, yeah, cool.
Ciao, guys.
Peace.